Growing up, I was fortunate to grow up in a two-parent household, so I got to see what marriage looked like. So I think that helped me understand. For me, I think a husband is the provider, of course, the protector. He supports his woman in everything that she does, is the nurturer, and it balances each other out. I think that a woman can also be leading in some other ways when it comes to organization and different things.
Get him. Him.
Right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
So I appreciated everything that she said that she was looking for in a man.
And
Wow.
so why did you end up popping his
Yes.
balloon?
I don't like the word traditionalism when it comes to marriage.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marvin Kane. I am an older man, and I'll be giving you my reactions to the popular dating show, Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And the way we do this is when the first person comes out, which today will be a woman. All right, let's go to introduce her. But before she starts to speak, I'm going to give you my reaction on the way she walks, her body language, and the clothing she has on. Let's get started.
All right, let's bring out our next single lady.
And here are our 8 guys.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Okay, she's cute. She's young. Influenced by something. I'm not quite sure what. Her dress is nice. She's a small woman. And she has a fitting dress. And I think we saw her back out. So she's a little modest. This is not what I would call a loose woman. She's definitely proud of her figure, her shape. And she's just really trying to not keep any secrets. She's trying to let people know who she is. I don't see her as toxic on a high level or a low level. I just see her as a very kind woman out here trying to find love. But does she know what she wants? I don't know. She's looking at that microphone, which was already turned on. So that's her nervousness coming out. She's trying to actually check and see if it's on and flip the switch. Girl, it's on. The light's on. Just talk. We just want to answer your questions. So let's see if we can find out a little more about this woman.
Hi, my name is Ashley.
Her name is Ashley. Oh, okay, so up closer, she's a lot older than I thought she was. I thought she was probably like 21. So here's an older woman. She dresses like an older woman. I wouldn't say she's like dressing like a younger woman, but she dresses to her age. She's got the gloves on. Yeah, so it's interesting.
Ashley, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm an actress, and I also work in the education department of a theater, and I teach kids musical theater.
Okay,
Nice.
that's fun. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I love to do karaoke. I like to hang out with my friends and my family, and also travel. I've also gotten into pageantry lately, so that's something fun and new.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
I'm looking for somebody that's really kind-hearted and somebody who has emotional intelligence as well as emotional availability, and someone who's just like wanting to do things with their life.
Okay.
She's a very calm, civil woman. She means everything she says. She doesn't want any challenges. She didn't bring up a man of God. She didn't bring up religion. She didn't really talk too much about a man's career, just as long as he's pretty much aimed in the right direction. This is a woman that's, I wouldn't just say she's an agreeable person, but she's a partner. She's a builder. She's a partner. She's a builder. She's just looking for a decent man to start a life with and to move forward. So in my book, I don't see any red flags. This is pretty decent.
Yeah.
That's good. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Smokers, and yes. And if you do drugs, no, ma'am. I am also not open to dating someone with children. And if you're easily jealous or controlling or combative, that is a no from me.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, sounds
Interesting, still nothing about God being a deal breaker. So she's a free spirit. She does things at her own speed. Not a bad woman, though.
good. So we did get some pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over there to see why they ended up
Of
popping.
course.
All right. Your name and age.
He
Tank,
smokes.
28.
Okay. And Tank, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do smoke marijuana.
Why do you smoke, man? You are MMA, you said in the previous show, fighter. You want to be the next champ. You got to cut that out.
From time to time.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Okay. So prior to her saying that you did have your balloon unpopped, why so?
She look good. I mean, well educated. I liked everything.
Thank you.
Okay. Now is he someone that's your type?
Oh, yeah, he looks nice.
Thank you.
All right. We got two more down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Destin, 27.
And Destin, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Cause he high right now. Look at his eyes; they barely open.
I do smoke a little bit, a little marijuana. Yeah.
Okay. Now, before she said that, why'd you have your
You see that he couldn't even move his left eye open. Yeah, he high right now.
balloon unpopped?
Well, she looks good, like the natural look, like the dress. She looks good.
Thank you.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
I wouldn't say off the top of the cuff. Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, he's a nice looking guy.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Jerron. I'm 27.
And Jerron, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He's a
I
comedian.
smoke a little bit. I do stand-up comedy. Sometimes I gotta smoke to just think sporadically. It's just a part of what I do sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Alrighty.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I wouldn't say so. However, I do like this top that you're wearing. This is really nice. Actually, the whole fit. I like the fit.
Okay, it hurts my feelings a little bit.
Someone didn't like it, and someone else likes it.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Let's head on back. Ooh, okay, we've got 5 guys left. Let me hand you a pick.
Okay. Wow.
There you go. I am going to have
2.
you pop 1 balloon.
1.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 1.
She's beautiful and pleasant.
Okay.
With
Your name
authority.
and age?
My name is Gervin. I'm 25.
That tells me a lot about her. She is very focused and determined. You see the way she hit that balloon with authority. She's like, man, you got to go.
25, okay. And Gervins, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, I like how she looks, and she's an actress and stuff like that. It's cool.
Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping his?
I think you're a little bit too tall for me.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'8".
6'8", yeah.
Dang. Okay. Yeah.
That's crazy.
A lot of girls would love that. However, I know I'm tiny.
Yeah, I like a fun size. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I don't see no
Well,
problem.
yay, thanks.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
You do yoga?
Yes.
I do yoga too.
Okay, well. I don't do it often.
Hey, we can do it together.
Well, we can.
He likes her. She is very likable though. She has a personality. It does not need to grow on you. She puts it all out there. This woman came vulnerable. She came looking for a man. I hope she finds love.
And 2 more. I'm so sorry.
I really think she's got too much makeup on. I think with less makeup, she's probably even more attractive than she actually is, I should say.
All right, thank you. I
Okay.
just get that way.
Okay.
Okay, we've now got 4 guys left. Go ahead and
Okay.
ask them a question.
What is a social cause that you're passionate about and why?
Okay.
Oh,
What
wow,
is a
she's
social
deep,
cause you're
'cause she's a
passionate about and
community
why?
person.
Name and age first.
My name is Phil. I'm 26. I would say a social cause that I'm passionate about is the wealth gap in my community. It's closed. It's closing, but there's still a lot of work. There's still a lot of improvement, and I believe that we have to do a better job at taking ownership and creating opportunities and infrastructure for ourselves.
I wish this guy would smile. He said some really good things there. That's nice. But smile. You look scary, dude.
That's it.
You're getting your balloon
Your
popped, I'm
name and age
sorry.
and answer to her question.
Daniel, 26.
There you
And
go.
the social
Smile.
cause that I would say I'm passionate about is education, specifically for black males, because I am a black male. So just exposure to education and then actually using that as an outlet to reach out, connect with people, and develop a career. So I'm currently a student, so I understand the importance of education. So I would say I'm passionate about that one.
Okay, great.
And she's an educator.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Arthur, 27. I would say the same as far as education because obviously I'm a school resource officer as well. So I'm very passionate with my kids in the school. So that's it.
Name and age and answer to her question.
I'm Tevin, 28.
Remember, Tevin's 80% loyal. They should have kicked him off the show for that.
We got to stop the violence, y'all. Like the black on black violence, gun violence. The rap music is great, but we just got to stop killing each other, please. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Let's head
And
on
stop
back.
cheating.
And let's kind of throw your question back at you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm very passionate about disability advocacy. I have a brother that has epilepsy, so that's something that's really on my heart. I also volunteer at a cook children's. It's a children's hospital, so I love to take after people that are sick and that have disabilities as well, and immigration, women's rights, and I'm very passionate about my Black people and making sure they are safe in the community. So yeah.
Why can't we just be passionate about people without the color and a destination location?
Okay. So I am
Yes.
now going to have you pop one
Shoot.
balloon. Whenever
One
you're ready,
balloon.
go ahead and pop that balloon.
We know it's him. He's not friendly. Look at her. Really? I'm surprised. All the way down. Oh yeah, him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he had to
So
go.
why did you
Forgot
have your
about
balloon
him.
unpopped?
She fine. The sleeves were throwing me off, but I looked past them.
They match my earrings.
Okay, I just never seen it before. It's different. I had to get used to it, but yeah, she fine. Yeah.
Okay, it's giving like Bridgerton vibes.
Oh,
yes.
I love that. I love a period piece. Okay.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I love your answer. However, I would say that initially you are not my type.
Yeah,
Yes.
Good,
that's cool.
Thank you.
because you're not his type either.
I'm back. We've got three
He
guys
wants someone he
left.
can
Go
cheat
ahead and
on.
ask them another
Yes.
question.
What do you believe is the role of a husband and a wife in a marriage?
Wow.
Okay, we'll start there and come back.
Okay.
All right. What do you believe is the role of a husband and a wife?
I believe the husband is a provider, protector. I believe the
Takes the
woman
lead.
is a nurturer and caring.
Man.
What about over here?
Daniel, 26. I believe I'm very traditional. So, growing up, I was fortunate to grow up in a two-parent household. So, I got to see what marriage looked like. So, I think that helped me understand. For me, I think a husband is the provider, of course, the protector, and he supports his woman in everything that she does. I think
Takes
a
the lead.
woman is the nurturer, and it balances each other out. I think that a woman can also be leading in some other ways when it comes to organization and different things. But I think a husband fully supports a woman in everything that she decides to do.
So he put the lead on the woman.
And
Wow.
what about over here?
I would say the roles of both the husband and wife are about creating structure, and also, it's important to value each other and have someone that's the protector and the nurturer as well. So there's a multitude of things. I don't want to say one specific thing, but I think it's about creating structure and making sure that you support one another and that you're there for each other.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, she's
All
coming
right,
for you
I-
next.
I kind of want a little bit elaboration because all three answers are a bit the same for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I ask you to put some little pizzazz on that?
Little pizzazz.
Am I able to do that?
Let's have
Okay.
a little pizzazz in there.
Little pizzazz?
Yes.
Okay. In what way?
Like,
Some
what does it mean to be a
substance.
nurturer to you?
For me to be a nurturer to somebody?
For me
Your
to be a
mom.
nurturer, since you believe that a wife is the nurturing person.
I think a nurturer is somebody who does what they can do in their capacity to make sure that not just the household, but your spouse is taken care of in each endeavor. And I also believe that a nurturer is someone who doesn't just look out for themselves, but also looks out for their community and their family.
That's a poor answer for what a nurturer is. When I think of a nurturer, especially as a woman, she's there for you from the foundation. She is someone of substance, someone that after you've had that hard day of work, you got somebody you can talk to. She's on your side. Your boss just laid you out, got on your nerves. She's going to be the one there to pick you up and make you feel worthy and worth something. She's a nurturer. She's going to take care of you when you're sick. She's a nurturer. She's going to feel what you feel because she's on your side. She's like team whatever your name is. In my case, my woman's going to be Team Kane, Team Marvin. She's going to be on my side, and I'm going to nurture her too. She, whatever her name is, I'm going to be Team whatever that is. That's how it works. That means you're there for somebody in the deepest of the depths, not passive. Men should know this because we got mamas.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Do you have anything specific to ask him, or what? You want me to add something,
I
or
mean, just if you want to add on to that.
Add on to just the tradition
yes.
of marriage. So a husband being the leader is paying the bills.
Finally,
And
he's the
provider,
leader.
he's paying the bills. Everything has context. So if we're talking a family, then, you know, a nurturer for a mother would be, you know, making sure that the kids are, you know, going to school or cooking dinner or.
That's not
'cause again, I'm
nurturing.
traditional, but not to say that those roles are specifically made for her, but that's what,
Yes.
what specifically for most of the time pertain to her. But in a marriage with a family, I would say that the nurturer for a mom would be to make sure that her husband feels
Now we
wanted,
getting there.
making sure that
There you
she
go.
or he is feeling like the leader by just giving words of affirmation.
There we go. Now we getting
And yeah,
there.
that's
Close. That's close.
Thank you.
and over here?
All right. Same question.
Yeah, pizzazz.
Follower.
I'm gonna say I don't have nothing else to add to it. I feel like if I do, I'm gonna just say everything everybody else is saying. So
Okay, that's all right.
Pop his balloon.
Okay.
He don't like
I
her
am now
anyway.
going to have you pop a balloon.
Okay,
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
thank you.
Yeah, get him.
All
Him.
right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
So I appreciated everything that she said that she was looking for in a man.
She didn't like leader.
So I think that there was no specific reason for me to pop. So I wanted to just continue to hear everything, answer a couple questions, get a little warm, and yeah, that's why I kept it on pop.
Tell us
And
why.
so why did you end up popping his
Yes.
balloon?
I don't like the word traditionalism when it comes to marriage.
Yeah. She wants to do her own thing. She don't want no head. She don't want no leader. She's a modern woman. She wants to, like, if she want to stay out with the girls to 3 a.m. in the morning, she wants to do that and she don't have to answer to no man, then you should stay single.
I don't mind some things that are traditional. However, I have some beef when it comes to you want wife to like do the children bearing or children.
She has to bear the children because men can't give birth. Listen to how foolish you're sounding right now. You started off so well. Now you've fallen to the ground.
Rearing, I think there needs to be equal support when it comes to all of that and cooking and
He said that. You weren't listening to him. He said these aren't necessarily things that the women have to do. The man can do them too. You weren't listening.
cleaning, and it shouldn't just fully fall on the wife. I would like some equal support there. That may not be like all what you were thinking. However, when you say traditional, that is immediately just
But you totally ignored him explaining what he meant, and he may not get a chance to rebut.
everything that comes into my mind.
I 100% agree. I'll articulate that better next time.
Okay.
My man, I like him. Wow, when I grow up, I want to be like that. He didn't rebut, even though he said what she said. She's just not a good listener.
All right. We've got 2 guys left. Guys, any questions for our girl?
Guys, y'all should run now.
He's ready. Okay.
After that response, it's time to
Let's
go.
hear it.
Just where do you live?
I live in Texas.
Okay.
Where do you live?
I live in Florida, Orlando.
Okay.
Do you mind long distance?
I don't mind long distance. However, when it comes to long distance, I think there needs to be a timeline of when people.
She's got too many rules. This lady is not very flexible. She's highly opinionated, and she wants it done on her terms. Everything on her terms. See, that 25-year-old brain, if it just got solidified, it hasn't had a chance to actually work itself out yet.
People would be wanting to like move to wherever, and I don't see myself ever wanting to go to Florida.
Pop it. Pop it.
What's wrong with Florida?
Now look at his smile in the back. Finally, he smiles.
I don't know. I've never been there, and I don't function well in the heat.
Out of Texas.
That made no sense. See, this is what I'm saying. The brain's not solidified. She's not making sense. She can't say stuff because she don't know stuff. She's young. She's young. Bro, And look at his face. Now look at his face. He's got to pop the balloon now.
Yes, I know, and I don't function well in Texas. So, yes, I used to live in Chicago for a while, and then I recently moved back to Texas. So I was like, oh, I'm melting.
Okay.
But yes.
Gotcha. I appreciate
So why'd you have your balloon unpopped for quite some time?
you. She's a good looking lady. Everything was going good. So other than location, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
I would say you're in between not my type and my type.
Okay. Why? Why is he in between?
She is pretentious on a whole different level. She's too much work. You're never going to get any rest with a woman like this. Her brain is spinning too much. She's got too many rules. She makes up rules off the cuff.
I think maybe the stature. Yeah.
The stature's the bad thing or it's the good thing?
He's a nice physique man.
It's not a bad thing.
Okay.
It's just like, I don't know, maybe you're too tall for me too.
There she's fishing.
Okay.
See, she clearly doesn't know what she wants. She's not, it didn't take long. And that's why sometimes it's good to have conversations, open, honest conversations with people, because the longer they talk, you discover more of how crazy they are or how amazing they are. That's just what I'm saying.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Let's head over here. Okay. So now, is he someone that's your type?
I will say no.
Okay.
He's not.
All right. And why not?
It's not the height. I think maybe
He's not friendly looking.
the hair, the facial hair. I'm not feeling it.
That's cool.
Yes,
So are you popping his?
I am. Can I?
See, with authority, she, like, you see how hard she hits with that authority? That's an overemphasis. She's just putting too much where it doesn't need to be. You don't need all that power. You don't need all that control. She needs to learn how to relax. This woman would drive men crazy. Okay, so this is now a series of survivors. All these men have survived this woman.
All right. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear out more. She spoke well for herself, and she seems to be intentional with how she goes about herself.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I will put this
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Listen, I'm going to be honest. I said a lot of things about this woman in the beginning that I believed, but sometimes I hold back my words because there's just some challenges with certain type of personalities. Her personality is that authoritative where she's smart. And I do believe people come, I'm going to call her the contestant. The contestant comes out feeling like they are the prize. And that's how she walked. She acted like she was the prize. But she's very mild. She's very humble. She's a sweet woman. She's just not finished developing yet. So as wonderful as she thinks she is, she still needs to grow. She's got a lot more growth to do. She's just 25, but she stumbled at the end and the guys could see it. So we want to thank you, that's all I have to say, for watching this episode. And don't forget to go to our website. We have over 850 videos on relationships. You might learn something, or you might put something in the comments that can help me to learn and grow. So definitely comment on this video. Tell me what you liked. Tell me what you didn't like. Tell me what you would have done. Tell me what your assessment was. Well, how close was I? I mean, I didn't think from the beginning, honestly, that she was going to find a match. There are a lot of reasons that I have that I'm not going to share, but I could tell that she wasn't. But I didn't expect it to end this way. So definitely like and share our video with a friend, a family member, or a stranger. And as always, help us to grow to 25,000 subscribers or more. And we can only do that with your help when you hit the subscribe button. So, as always, remember this.